Hello and good evening. I am Andrea with Happy Cloud Creations, and I'm just jumping on tonight because it's week 3 of the Finish Those UFQs Spring Summer Edition 2021. Um, I hope you all are having a great evening. Uh, I was going to jump on at 7. I told you guys 7, but I had to change it to 8. So I'm here at 8. I just want to little check-in chat, I guess. See how you guys are doing, see if anybody's making progress on their lists. This past week, I was able to do some more check marks on my list. I actually finished up my baby size plaid and perky quilt. I was hoping I would have enough scraps to. Oh, if you jump on, say hi, so I can make sure I can see comments. Guess I should get that ready. Um, Last week I was hoping that I had enough scraps for my plaid and perky quilt. Um, Scraps of batting so that I could like sew the batting together. But I didn't have enough scraps, so I ended up. I had a queen size warm and plush batting that I was waiting to use for a larger throw size, but I ended up just cutting into that for the baby size. And it's done. I'm so happy. So last week I asked you what color to do on the binding, and almost everybody said blue, and I like it because it kind of frames it, I think. Since you got the big squares of blue, I feel like it was nice. And I love this backing fabric. They're all from the Wander collection by Joel Dewberry for Free Spirit Fabrics. I just did a quick and easy top to bottom 2-inch apart quilting lines, if you can see. So it basically landed on the center of these plaid stripes. And then I took my hair marker and then marked 2 inches from here and used my guide and quilted using these lines as my guide. I like how it turned out. I haven't washed and dried it yet. Since it is warm and plush, it will puff up a bunch. I just actually took a couple quilts out of the dryer that I haven't washed and dried yet. And they're so puffy. I forgot how puffy they are right out of the dryer. So I will hopefully wash and dry that this week and get that listed in my shop because I don't know any baby right now. So I just figure I'll sell this one. So, um, next up on my list. So I have 4 left. Only 4. I'm so excited. These 2 top ones have been on my list for a very long time. Stepping Stone and Colorful Tiles, they've been on there a long time, but I don't have a large enough batting now since I cut into that batting. I'm waiting for batting to arrive. I should be getting batting on Thursday. And some basting spray. I think I have enough basting spray to do a baby size. So I think my next one up here. So I have Stepping Stone, Colorful Tiles, and Starlight Mountains are all throw size. Joyful Meadows is a baby size. So I think I'll do that one next since I do have enough padding for that, which I did in the quilt along with you guys. So I finished the top, but I never actually finished the quilt. Um, this was my first 2-color quilt. So this is my next up on the list, Joyful Meadows. And my plan is to use this Windsor Kona cotton for the binding. And I'm going to use this Berry Kona for the backing fabric. It should be pretty simple. A lot of patterns, if they're 48 by 48, they'll say like I think about 3 yards of fabric. But I can get away with 2 yards of fabric. What I end up doing is I cut 2 10-inch strips off the bottom of the yardage and I piece it to the side of the yardage. So I can get away with 2 yards instead of 3. It's not one whole, only one seam. It ends up being one seam and then like a seam down on this bottom strip because it's not quite wide enough. But I don't think you can tell that much, especially once it's washed and dried. Like I did that with this one. Let's see if you can even see. I don't have very good lighting in here. So here is the third little seam right here. So I have this little square basically that was attached to this 10-inch by width of fabric strip. And I attached that strip to the bottom of my quilt. You won't be able to notice as much on this one because it is a solid. Won't be that bad. Quilting wise, I plan on echoing the design. That's how I did it on my previous two Joyful Meadows. So basically taking my walking foot and echoing the design just to give it an outline effect. So that's my plan. I hope you guys are getting some stuff checked off on your lists. Post them in the group. I would love to see your progress photos. I keep checking every once in a while. Some people are posting, but not a lot. So if you get some stuff done, post it in the group. We'd love to see it. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I think I will probably jump on next Tuesday to do another check-in live chat with you guys at 8 p.m. Hopefully I can get this basted and quilted by then. The quilting will take a little longer than this Plaid and Perky quilt, just because the Plaid and Perky was straight lines top to bottom, 2-inch apart. I finished that in one night. This one, since I'm echoing the design of the quilt, it's going to take a lot longer. So hopefully I can have it all quilted by next Tuesday. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you next week.